I'm down 10 pounds. I started at 220. Now I'm 210, and it just feels so good. And I just wanted to come on here and address that. I know I'm putting a lot of weight loss content up now, but I feel like it's really important when people are overweight. There's a lot of studies that show it significantly reduces your lifespan. Not only that, not even just studies, just how I was feeling. Now that I'm a mom of twins, I was really struggling with like getting down on the floor and picking them up. And we have stairs in our home, so like carrying them up the stairs, I felt awful. I was tired all the time. I was lethargic. I felt like postpartum was even more like harder to navigate and overcome because I felt cloudy in my head and like weak-minded. But there's also studies that show that working out really helps with your mental health. I can go as far as to say as I believe I've seen that it's the number one thing that helps your mental health. So, like being able to live a long life for my kids is really important to me, and being able to enjoy that life with my kids. I even had a conversation with one of my friends who grew up with a mom that was overweight, and it hurt her. Her mom wasn't able to do the things that some of her other friends' moms were able to do. She wasn't able to keep up. She was always tired. She was always in pain. And I saw that, like I saw my life flash from my eyes and where I was going. And I was like, no, that's not going to be me. And another comment hit really hard when they said, so many people say that they'll die for their kids. Oh, I'll die for my kids. I'll always be there for my kids. But would you live for your kids? Would you have longevity for your kids, vitality for your kids? Would you be your best self for your kids? And that hit really hard. And so one day, I just decided to start making small changes. It did not happen overnight. I was not getting up at 5 a.m. overnight. I'm not a superwoman. I had to make small changes, do small things. And then finally, I worked up the courage to start going to the gym. And those reasons in my head, my daughters, and they keep me motivated, honestly. And with the epidemic of obesity in America, I also wanted to hopefully come on here and inspire. I will never sell anything that I don't agree with. That's not my point on here. I do take supplements. I do believe in supplements like creatine and certain things. So I would share that, but I'm not sponsored. I don't have any ads. I would just share what I'm using. But like weight loss drugs and stuff like that, I do not believe in. I've never believed in that. So that's not where I'm at with this. I'm not trying to be another influencer trying to scam anybody or anything like that. I'm just trying to show my honest journey, me honestly working hard and grinding and waking up despite all the other responsibilities that I have. I'm prioritizing myself. This is filling my cup, and I'm so proud. Today I got on the scale and I lost 10 pounds to the date. I've been working out for 2.5 months now, since May 21st, consistently. And so I'm down 10 pounds. I started at 220. Now I'm 210, and it just feels so good, and that keeps me motivated. This morning I woke up late. Well, technically I woke up on time, but my daughter was up. So I had to wait till she went back to sleep in order to come. So that took a minute. So I got here an hour late. But luckily it's a short workout day. It's not training day, so it doesn't really matter. I'm doing my 20-minute cardio. Then I'll do mobility training, which, like I said, helps with functionality, getting down on the floor with my girls, squatting down, stuff like that. So Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, I do strength training to get stronger for my daughters. And a lot of people, I didn't know this, but a lot of the reasons why, as women, when we get older, a lot of the reasons why all of a sudden people decline, like my grandma, out of nowhere, I felt like she just declined. She fell, and then that was it. And that's what happens. We don't work out. We don't strength train. And so one day our bones just give. We fall, and then we just decline fast, and then we're gone. So what happens, what you can do to prevent that and to hopefully add years to your life is to get stronger. You don't have to be this buff thing that I thought meant when you strength train. It's just building the structure around your bones to reinforce your body so that you don't easily trip, you don't easily fall. You don't easily, like when you do fall, you have a faster recovery. You want to just reinforce your body, and that is what I am working towards. I'm working to lose weight for my cardiovascular. I'm on the I'm on the treadmill to help reinforce my cardiovascular health because we have heart disease in my family, and I'm getting stronger so that I can reinforce my body. I can be more agile when I'm playing with my kids and just going about life. So that's the purpose of me doing this. And I just wanted to address that because I have seen a lot of controversy around influencers and stuff like that. And that's not why I'm here. I am sickened by people who are scamming and doing things like that, selling courses, but actually being on a GLP-1 or whatever. So that's not why I'm here. I'm not on nothing. And I just want to share my journey, my tips and things. So yeah, I'm Kaylee Berlini. That is me. And hello.